Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. We are on our next 100-day crafting challenge adventure. Today is day 84 and we're going to work in the forest journal and put a signature in. But it's not just a plain signature. I mean, it's a signature for writing, right? What I'm going to do is put this signature in like so. It's going to wrap around like this. And so I just folded it. It's a 12 by 12 piece, right? And then I've scored right here. So we're going to have pockets on our signature cover, okay? But that's all I've done so far. So we're going to have some cutting and sorting out to do, okay? Because we're going to make these little pockets to go. So let's just get on with it and do it, right? Yep, I've got it at the right height, but it's a little bit too wide, so we're going to take some off the side. I think. So as we fold that in, and I don't want to do the close up the pockets until I get my my width right, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if you guys ever lose your words or not, but it seems to be a reoccurring theme for me. Losing my words. Okay, let's bring this in and see if we can just do a simple, I don't know. Sometimes when you're on camera, nothing is quite simple. It just kind of, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to start down here because if you don't know that little secret, if you start at the end with something like this, it can just rough up it'll muck it up. So it's best to start up here and go this way and then come back down to there and go this way, like so. And you have less chance of it mucking it up, okay? At least I think that's the way it works for me best. I don't know. I don't know how it works for other people, but I kind of like it to not be too, you know. Okay, I think that's going to work for me. We have it, now it's not right at the edge of the pages. I did also, before I started this video, I did cut these off straight. I don't know, I'm kind of funny that way. If I'm going to have just a writing signature, I think it looks a little more polished or finished if I trim all the edges of the paper that's the same length, right? Because when you fold them, you have some poking out and, you know, it's a thing, right? So what we're going to do is, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay. Now that we've got this to the right width, it didn't take much off, just that little bitty bit, but it's enough to make a difference. So I'm not gonna glue in here because that's gonna be the part it'll be held in when I sew the signature in, right? Or at least that's my perspective of it. So I'm gonna take just my glue and get all the crud off of it, sorry. And I'm going to just run a bead of glue. Yep. Haven't used it this morning, so it's trying to be a little finicky with me. Now, see, that's the way to do it. I'm going to put glue there and glue there. This is just one of the really pretty pages in this Stamperia Forest paper pack, and to me, I think it's just, you know, awesome. And this is where it comes in handy to have the 8x8 and the 12x12, because I've used mostly the the 8x8 pages in here doing my interactive flip outs and pockets and things like that. All this has been the 8x8 pages. But this is definitely not an 8x8. This is a 12x12, except for now, you know, we've trimmed that little bit off. So, yeah. Okay, so now we've got that. And this is going to go in there. Right? So, I want to make sure that I get it the right place. You know how making a signature can get a little off. I want to get it to the right place. Like so. Yep. Because I'm going to have to get in there, so it's going to have to, I'm going to have to let go of those pages in there. But that'll hold it good and steady. We'll bring this in, and we're going to place this, yep, we're going to place this here, and it's going to be just perfect, okay? Well, as perfect as we can perfect it, right? Because, you know, you don't want it to be too off-kilter, but you also have to realize that some things aren't going to always be exactly the way you would like them to be. But we will do our best, right? Okay. I do want it to hold still. You know what? I may need to take some more. Actually, that looks kind of good. I think it looks good sticking out. What do you guys think? I think it looks good. Then you can flip right to the signature really quick. It's like having a whole page tab. I'm leaving it. I like it. Okay. Moving on now. Okay. It's the right exact height, but it's a little bit wider. But I like it like that. So, I mean, you can do it this way. You can do it that way. You can do it whatever way you want. Let me get my doohickey so that it'll be still while I'm doing stuff. Now, this is just packaging. I didn't spend a whole gob of money on a book cradle because they're expensive. And, I mean, you know, every now and then you get some awesome packaging that works perfect for this, right? Because you get these on the end of something that you've ordered and you just pull those off and throw them away, but save them. They're really good for this. Okay, I'm just going to eyeball this and go right down in the center, right, hopefully, and then about an inch from there, and about an inch up. I hope I'm not sticking my head in the camera. It's always a worry. I'm going to stick my head in the camera, then you're just going to see my hair. You know, it's a thing. All right. I think we've got it now. Put that to the side. And I've got my needle threaded. I don't do the thing where you pull off a bunch, you know, 3 whatever links and stuff. I leave mine connected to the spool because I could easily shortchange myself on it and then I would be not happy about it. That's what I would be. I would be grumpy. I don't like to self-sabotage myself. So, we will do it this way. Yep. Alright. Back in through here. Just the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, guys. Keeping it super simple. Super easy, right? When you get something that gets a little bit bulky, it gets a little bit complicated, so you do have to watch out for that. But if you keep it as I don't know, simple as you can, you hope for the best, right? Come on now. Yeah, it's not going through the right place. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Let me go refine my hole, right? Because it's there. just my little thing I do when it tries to lose itself, right? It's still not trying to get in the right place. Okay. Let me take these off, see if I can figure out what's going on with it. Because, yep, there. And then, come on, you're going through that hole, so get on through the others. There you go. Sometimes, yeah, like I said, it's a little bulky, so that creates some, you know, situations. Let me take all these off now because they're no longer needed. Okay. Now, pull it really good and tight. And again. This is a wax linen thread, and it's got that nice vintagey look to it, so I thought this would be perfect for this. And so, yep. Which way is up? I don't know. Okay, this way is up. Alright, now we've got that in there. Give it a good pressing. Yep. I think that's going to be awesome. Now, we've got all this lovely space. We've got our pockets inside. This is also very decoratable, okay? Because it's mostly it's a background page. It's really pretty. But we can still put something on there. There's a lot of fussy cuts and stuff, and I might do that. Not in this video, but I might do that eventually. Okay? So we've got this fitting just right at the top and the bottom, and it's going to poke out that just a little bit on the edge. I really like that. I was like, oh no, and then I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I might take my ink, just go over that, because it's got that white core in it. It's where I trimmed it, you know, so I can tone that down that way, right? I mean, you won't see a whole lot of ink on it, but you will see no more white core shining through. Yep, that helped. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that helped. Okay, so we've got our signature in. I don't know. I think I might put a little something, a little cluster or something, or something. I'll figure it out. But for now, we've got our signature in. We've got to get our trifold finished. We've not got that finished yet. We've got it matted and ready. But we're going to put that in one of these, when I open up these big pockets on this side and on this side. We're going to open these two up. And we're going to make a little insert notebook to stick in here. Yep. It's really coming along nicely, guys. It's so pretty. Lots of interest, lots of interactivity. We've got so much going on with this. Remember, we got our sneaky pockets over here. And then that flips out so. It's just a lot going on. We got our slider belly band. We've got our pocketed belly band. We've got our flip outs. This is going to be an awesome journal for anyone to have, right? Okay. There we go. We've got our signature in, and it takes time for it to get used to its place in the world, you know. But that's okay. We've got day 84 done. Is that awesome or what? We've got this journal is getting close to finished. It's still got a few more things. Like I said, we've got to finish the trifold insert, and we've got to do our little notebook insert. Gonna be awesome both times. And we're gonna have so much interactivity in this journal. And then you just flip this open and write. write your whole life story. Or some adventure you went on. This would make a great nature travel journal or hike journal, or, you know, just any kind, really. So, and it's got big pockets here now. That's pretty cool. I like it. We're going to call this one done. Okay. We've got that. Yep, I didn't forget it. I'm trying to do my mental notes brain check, right? My poor little brain. Okay. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe, pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.